AQ had only two pursuits in his life. Besides chasing girls every day, his biggest hobby was keeping cats. One day, AQ quit his job as a pilot and opened his dream cat cafe. First, he invited his best friend to visit.
I'm realizing I may have a cat allergy.
Xiaohei thought it was really great. Since it was so popular, if it kept running, it could make a lot of money. However, the next day, Brian walked on the street and heard a cat meowing beside him. He followed the sound and found the cat cafe full of cats.
Hey, shut up!
When AQ saw this, he came forward to explain that this was the cat cafe he opened with all his savings. But unfortunately, this store happened to be right next to the bar that Brian often went to. He demanded that AQ close the store immediately. AQ firmly refused. After being rejected, Brian couldn't sleep at night.
I gotta shut down that cat place.
The next day, while AQ was still at work, he heard a loudspeaker outside the store blaring non-stop. Brian was holding the city ordinance, starting a public opinion war. He claimed that humans should keep a distance of 6 meters from animal feces. Soon, Brian's actions attracted many onlookers, and AQ could no longer do business. The two completely held a grudge over this matter. Since Brian wanted to make trouble, AQ could only curse and drive him away. Unexpectedly, the next day, Brian directly contacted the people from the TV station and explained to everyone the harm that the cat cafe brought to the town. Not only that, he also brings Stewie to the parade every day. With Brian's persistence, the city government finally couldn't withstand the public opinion pressure and ordered the closure of this cat cafe. AQ's new store thus went out of business. Brian felt refreshed even on his way to the bar. However, just as he was about to enter the bar, the security guard stopped Brian. According to the latest public safety law, no animals are allowed in public places. On the other side, Peter came to comfort AQ and specially bought a shirt, except that it didn't fit well. It was really nice. Peter was very curious about what AQ had been up to recently. AQ had taken all the cats home, and just taking care of them took up his whole day. As they were talking, more and more cats gathered on them. One cat gave birth to a litter. AQ was very tired every day, and his workload kept increasing. At this time, he found that one cat had died of illness. Just as he was about to shovel it out, his friends came to visit. Coincidentally, AQ also wanted to ask what kind of garbage this counted as.
Guys, it's working!
Due to the spread of the germ, all of AQ's efforts were destroyed. And all of this was the fault of that stinky dog Brian. AQ punched and kicked Brian to vent his anger. Brian was not to be outdone and bit hard with his dog's mouth to break free. When AQ saw that Brian was injured, he still couldn't help but want to bandage him. Brian actually felt very guilty. He realized that he had destroyed AQ's dream. If possible, he was willing to be AQ's dog for the rest of his life.